Welcome, you guys. Hi. I hope you're having a great day, or a good day, or an adequate day, or a day. Just a day. Today, I was planning on doing some tarot art and talking you through the cards as I pulled them, so on, so forth, such that. However, the universe has other plans, I guess. I had to scrap the audio, unfortunately. I didn't really know what to do with that, but we persist, you know what I mean? So instead of that, instead of an hour and a half of me doing tarot art and explaining every single card to you, I'm gonna tell you, if I were to do this for somebody else, what I would say this means. So I pulled 19 cards in total. That was not planned. Had I known I had pulled 19 cards, I would have pulled an extra one just so it would be an even 20. But that is how it goes sometimes, and we accept it or we don't. So I pulled 19 cards. I pulled 5 major arcana. I pulled 3 wands. I pulled 5 cups. I pulled 4 swords and 2 pentacles. Pulled 3 major arcana reverse, 2 upright, and so I would take that as 5 reverse, so the Hierophant reverse. I pulled 3 wands, 2 upright, 1 reverse, so I would take that as upright, so it's 3 of wands upright. I pulled 4 cups reverse and 1 upright, so that's 5 cups reverse. I pulled the 4 of swords, 3 upright, 1 reverse, so that's 4 of swords upright. And I pulled 2 pentacles, 1 upright, 1 reverse. And when it's even like that, I just take it as upright. So the Hierophant reverse. The Hierophant is all it's a pope in the Rider-Waite-Smith. That's what it is. So it is a religious figure, right? 5, so reversed, it is either lacking that in your life or rejecting that entirely in your life. This is someone who does not go to a higher power for any help, and maybe should, right? 3 of wands. 3 of wands. So the 2 of wands is all about making plans, of moving forward and starting ideas, because wands is all passion, creativity, energy, it's fire. And the 3 is the actually going forward with the plans. So going forward with a passionate plan, we have 5 of cups reversed. 5 of cups upright is mourning the loss of the 3 cups while you still have 2 full cups behind you. However, in the cup suit, when they are reversed, the cup is empty. Not to say that I look at every reversal as a negative connotation. However, in the cup suit, I tend to. So the 5 of cups reverse is, I was mourning the loss of these 3 cups for so long that I also lost the 2 cups that were still full because of it. Then we have the 4 of swords. The 4 of swords comes right after the 3 of swords, and the 3 of swords is like the heartbreak card. And then swords is the suit of the mind, mental energy, intelligence, speech, it's air. And the 3 of swords, it starts in your head and takes root in your heart, the hurt, the pain. So the 4 of swords is the respite after the heartbreak. It's the stasis, I need to rest after this. And then the 2 of pentacles is work-life balance, is the balance of, because pentacles is material wealth. It's things of this earth, but it's also your body. It's also your physical body, because we're of this earth. So it's the balance in all of those things. So if I were to do this for somebody else and I were to see these numbers and these positions, what I would say is that this person needs to seek guidance from somebody wiser than themselves. It doesn't have to be a religious leader. It doesn't have to be, it has to be somebody else. They're going forward with their passionate plans, and that's great. But don't be so focused on everything you're trying to do that you forget all the other things you've done in the process. So this is someone who's getting ahead of themselves, right? I think there is a time where we have to mourn things. There's a time where we have to rest. There's also a time where we have to move. And this person is between the two opposing forces. That is, I have to move because life demands it, but my soul wants rest. And obviously, I just pulled these cards at random. It wasn't like planned or anything like that. But it is what I am going through. And so, of course, seeing this is a little silly and funny. I don't have a deity that I go to for guidance. So I do need to ask someone other than myself or people on my same, for guidance, for help. I am going forward with passionate ideas and plans, but I'm also still mourning this period of destruction that I've just gone through. Four of Swords demands rest, right? It demands, you need to take a break. But I'm still, I'm still doing this Five of Cups stance of like, I'm so sad I lost these 3 cups, and then being so consumed by that I forget the other 2, and then I forget the other 2, and yeah, it becomes a feedback loop of just sadness and all the things you want to avoid. This is not. I do a big read every day. The least amount of cards I do is 35 or 30. The most amount of cards I do is 65, maybe. This is beside that, if that makes sense. I will sometimes just pull cards just because I want to have fun with it. Just because it's fun to be a little creative sometimes, even with tough messages. Because as soon as I got Queen of Cups reverse, 5 of Cups reverse, and then 10 of Swords immediately, like back to back to back, when I started this spread, I said, oh, this is going to be a rough little spread. We're going to be talking about things that are a little difficult. And we all go through difficult things. I think especially right now, especially the way the world is, it's scary. Depending on where you live and where what you believe and all that, it's a scary time to be alive right now. I think we're all kind of going through this moment of grieving what we're losing, while also the universe demands action, right? So be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with others, because I think more than anything, we need to be kind to other people, especially right now. Especially right now. I think if you can't afford to monetarily help others in bad situations, you can afford to help in a way that's, you can be nice. You can not add on to the bad that's going on. So I encourage you all, if you're bored and you ever just don't know what to do, just pull some cards if you have cards, or pull even playing cards, whatever, and just write them down. Messy, chaotic, however you want to do it. Just write it down. throw it on paper, and then look back in a month or 2 months, 3 months, a year, whatever, and say, wow, like this day, there was a lot of, chaotic stuff, and I'm sure glad I came out the other side of that. I think it would help you a lot to know that bad things never last. Good things feel like they come and go really quick, but bad things never last. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you're taking care of the people around you. I hope that was informative in some way or not, Have a good one. I'll see y'all later. Be kind to people, y'all.